This video is going to take you through step 7 on the Crazy Carl spreadsheet assignment. So on this step, what you're asked to do is to create a pie chart that shows the percentage of sales each month. The pie chart is supposed to be on a separate sheet and you're supposed to title it appropriately. So I'm going to talk you through that real quick. First, I want to show you the finished graph so you know what it will look like. This is a pie graph with each slice of the pie representing total sales by month. You can see as I hold my mouse over a piece of the pie that the appropriate month shows up and then the percentage. Over here on the right hand side we have a legend, and then I think I said this, but you need a title that's descriptive. Percent of total sales by month would work. So I'm going to click on Advanced Edit just to again show you how you would create the graph. So over here on Recommendations, this part is going to show you what data is important for you to highlight to create the chart. And on this particular graph, the information that we need to chart is not sitting right next to each other, okay? So we have to do two separate sections for our data. The first one is going to be C1 through H1, and then we have C13 through H13. And again, remember that depending on your spreadsheet, your cell numbers may not be exactly like mine, but let's take a look at what that data is. Okay, I'm going to hit cancel here and go back to data just so you can see what we're looking at. We're starting here with, excuse me, C1 through H1. So essentially what I'm doing is highlighting the months. Okay, that's going to make it to where it can label the slices correctly. And then on my spreadsheet, the next thing I'm going to use is this percent month contributed. Okay, this is where we figured it out using a formula, and this will be our second set of data that you want to use to create the pie chart. So that is on mine, it is C13 through H13. Okay. Again, remember that your numbers, your column and number cell names might be slightly different than mine if yours is set up different. But the point is to make sure you get the months and you get the corresponding percents with them. So I'm going to switch back. Advanced Edit. Recommendations. So what you'll want to do is you'll start off highlighting C1 through H1, inserting your graph, and then you will add another section. I believe when you click on it, it calls it another range. Okay, so it will look like this. The data is here is the names of the months, and these are the corresponding percents. I'm just going to hit cancel there since mine's already set up, and it'll take us back here. Then just to double check things to make sure they look right, under chart types, you're going to have combine ranges vertically, and then this should be highlighted, or not highlighted, excuse me, check marked, switch rows and columns, and that should take care of creating your graph the way we want it to look. Customization wise, you're just going to want to put on an appropriate title. Make sure your legend is there. Then over here, I have percentage for my slices, and then this is the font size. Down here in series is referring to each piece of the pie. Okay, so if you wanted to customize for some reason the colors, you could certainly do that. And then that should do it. That should give you your graph. Then don't forget to make sure it's on its own sheet, meaning it does not look like it's sitting on top of a spreadsheet. Okay, it needs its own sheet over here like this. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know.